Hey, what up everybody? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War on PS4. And today we have the spoilers for next week. The week of May 4th spoilers. Alright, so let's get into it. But hey, first I want to say, thank you to Drock Savage and Aaron for upping their tier. Really appreciate it. Now they're going to get every video 30 to 60 minutes early, so they'll be the first ones to see the video. Everybody on tier 2 gets that. And they're also getting a day early video, but I'm not going to do that from now on. I'm just going to give everybody on that tier the videos 30 to 60 minutes early for every video instead of like one video a day early. So, but for them, I'm going to do the day early video and the other thing because that's what I was saying. But on my description of the tier, I just say early videos, so that's what I'm going to do. Every video early. So, anyway, let's get back to the spoilers. And I really appreciate that, by the way. This is the second time I've recorded this video, so the audio, the mic, I got a new mic, and it sounded great yesterday on the Dark Souls, and then I recorded the one today, and it sounded low again, but I did move the thing away from my mouth a little bit, so that's one thing I changed. So now I moved it back closer to my mouth. I'm doing this video again. I'm sure people are turning it off already for me complaining and not getting straight to the spoilers, but very frustrated at the moment. We'll get it figured out, though. Anyway, Monday, May 4th is Guild Wars. Guild Wars next week, so get your Sentinels, get your defend teams ready on Monday, and then start into it on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we have a faction event for Crypt Keepers. You can get a Grave Seer if you don't have it already, I guess. Yeah, Crypt Keepers faction event. Make sure to do that. Get those orbs, get that renown. Wednesday we have a pet rescue. It's a new pet for Zaijin. Zaijin Kingdom bonus, Black Beastkin. It looks almost exactly like the warthog, the brown warthog that we already have, except for it's a black beast, a mini black beast. But it looks pretty similar to that brown warthog that we already have, except for it's black, and it looks like a mini black beast. So I think that's going to get your kingdom. Actually, the Glory Troop will get your kingdom, Zaijin Kingdom, to power level 17. Then that pet will get you to power level 18. So, useful pet there for that. Then on Thursday, May 7th, we have a class event for Thief. Thief is a pretty good class. Once upon a time, it was a top 5, top 3 class, but now that they've added a lot more classes in, like Monk probably knocked it down a peg, Plague Plague Lord knocked it down a peg. You know, there's a couple that probably knocked it down a peg, so it's probably top 10 still. Worth doing for sure. You can get that skeleton key, very important for your gold farming team. So get that skeleton key. Normally, I would recommend just equipping the class and getting 250 victories instead of buying the weapon. But with the skeleton key, it's like very important weapon. So if you're not going to be patient and get those 250 victories and you think you're not the type of person that's going to do that, just go ahead and buy it because it's a very important weapon. So that would be my recommendation. The only class weapon I'd recommend if you're not going to be patient, go ahead and buy it. It's very important for your gold farming team. Alrighty, on Friday we have Bounty. So Bounty, most important solo event besides the Vault. So very good rewards for getting that complete. It brings a new troop, a new bounty troop, the Goblet. So a female goblin. Green girls are mean girls. Let me click on the picture. I didn't do this last time. I'll try to describe it for you. It's a female goblin sniffing a flower with a purple hood on. And she looks kind of grody, like a hobo. But yeah. Arcane Stone is Swamp. Base rarity is rare, like every bounty troop. Troop type is Goblin. Troop role is Support. And what else? Trait Stones. She's from Zaijin. Trait number 1, Bounty Hunter. Gain 2 times the 6 times the bounty score based on my ascension. Trait number 2, Nimble. Immunity to Entangle. Trait number 3, Nature Heart. Gain 1 life for each green ally. Nothing special there, but it's a bounty troop, so it's got that trait number 1, Bounty Hunter. The spell is Flora and Fumes. In description, entangle the first 2 enemies or give half mana to the first 2 allies. Gain an extra turn. Mana colors blue, green, mana cost 11. So if you happen to get the give half mana to first 2 allies, that's not bad. You're getting half mana to 2 allies. I think that's better than getting a quarter mana to every ally, like the Solari did earlier, or this week. Which it's Sunday right now, so it's still the Solari week. Flora and Fumes, so bounty troop that can give half mana to first 2 allies and gain an extra turn, so not bad. Might be usable for bounty. Alright, what do we got? So that's it. We got bounty for all weekend. We got Guild Wars all week. We got a faction event for Crypt Keeper on Tuesday. We have a new pet on Wednesday, the Black Beastkin, gonna make Zaijin go to Kingdom level 18. Class event for Thief on Thursday. Try to get that done. Get that skeleton key if you don't already have it. And then bounty on Friday through the weekend with the new bounty troop Goblet. So you'll have to use Goblet because it's the bounty captain. So we'll be using that, seeing how good it is this weekend, this upcoming weekend. Alright, let's see what else we got going on next week. There's a new Glory troop, obviously. Let's see what that is. So we got Dynamite Goat for Monday, the Glory troop. So you can get Beast Arcane Stones with Glory next week. Base rarities Ultra Rare, Troop Type Beast, Troop Roll Generator. It does an explosive. Its spell is Explosive Delivery. Knock an enemy to the back. Explode 2 gems, boosted by their life. So it could explode quite a bit if the enemy has a lot of life. Let's take a look at the picture. It's going to be a goat. Well, a goat with dynamite in its mouth, and dynamite strapped to its body, and dynamite in its pocket. That's pretty cool. I like that. So maybe not a super... It could be useful. You never know. It depends how much explosion that's going to do. I really like the picture, though. I might make that my picture in-game, you know? Pretty funny looking. So the Black Beastskin, the pet, doesn't look good. It just looks like a copy of the Warthog. But I'll give him props for the Dynamite Goat. That's pretty cool. Piece of dynamite lit in its mouth. Dynamite strapped to its body and dynamite in its pockets. That's pretty cool. Trait number 1, Thick Hide. Reduce damage from skulls by 20%. Trait number 2, Fireproof. Immunity to burning and fairy fire. How's it immunity to burning if it's got dynamite in its mouth? That's already... I don't know. Anyway. Trait number 3, Fire Link. Gain bonus red mana from red gem matches. So that's interesting. I like the troop art at the very least. I like the troop art. Obviously, we also have Goblet. I already went over Goblet, but those are the only 2 new troops next week. And there's that new pet, the Black Beastskin. No new weapons that I'm aware of. No new classes from now on. We got the last class was the Doomsayer. Kingdom spoilers. Nope, no new kingdoms. I don't know why I'm even clicking on that. No new. There is a new pet, the Black Beastskin, on Wednesday. Max Kingdom Power Zaijin, I know, is going up this week because there's a new pet and a new troop. So on May 4th, Zaijin can get to power level 17 with the Glory troop, I'm pretty sure. And on May 8th, it can get to power 18. So you can get Zaijin all the way to power 18 this week. That would be the pet, I think, on... No, actually, it's the Bounty troop that's going to get it to... Because that's the 8th, which is Friday, right? So the Bounty troop's going to get it to power level 18. Okay. So Glory troop, get it to 17. Bounty troop, get it to 18. I see. What else? Anything else? I think that is it, except for the SOULFORGE. And guess what, guys? The SOULFORGE is on a new cycle. Last week was the last week of the old cycle for the SOULFORGE, so we're starting over. We're going to start keeping track of the mythics that are in the SOULFORGE from now on, starting this week, upcoming week. JF had the idea to keep track of it, and I think I'm going to do that in the descriptions on my Monday videos. Yeah, Monday videos in the description. I'll record what mythics are in the SOULFORGE from now on. It's a new cycle. It's going to be really hard for me to guess the troops for tomorrow that are going to be in there. I went 3 for 3 last week. I got 3 out of 3. I said it would be High King Iron Gut, Ferris Rot, and Wild Queen. It was. So got all those right. Only reason that probably happened is because it was the end of the cycle, so it was easy to guess the last ones, but I'm still going to take the win there. And then the week before, I got 2 out of 3 right. Not bad. And the week before that, the first time I guessed, I got 1 out of 3. So the 3 times I've guessed at the SOULFORGE on my spoiler video, I've got at least 1 right, and last week I got all of them right. But this week it's going to be super hard to get any right because it's a new cycle. But I'm going to give it a shot. I think I already know what I'm going to pick because I've already done this video. But we'll, yeah, it was, I'm going to guess that it's going to be Wolf Garrick, War, and I can't remember the other one. Wolf Garrick, War, and Aquaticus. Yeah, I already remember. I don't even have to look at it. So I'm guessing it's going to be Wolf Garrick is going to be like my first guess. So the one I think is the most possible. 2 will be Aquaticus. 3 will be War. So that's what I think we got for next week. But definitely don't count on that because it's a new cycle. It's going to be the hardest to guess right now. But I'm going to guess those 3. Wolf Garrick, Aquaticus, and War. So if you need any of those 3, don't do anything because I don't know. It's going to be too hard to guess. But yeah, that's it for next week. Let's see if I can remember them off the top of my head, everything that's going on. We have Guild Wars next week, so Monday get your Sentinels up if you want to do that. Get your Defend teams, 24 different troops. And then Tuesday the Guild War will start and go all week till Sunday. And then also on Tuesday we have a faction event for Crypt Keeper. So get that done, get your orbs and everything, your renown, chaos shards, all that good stuff. And then Wednesday we have a new pet, Black Beaskin for Zayjin. Team bonus for Zayjin. We also got a new glory troop, right? What was the new glory troop? Oh yeah, the goat, the cool looking goat with the dynamite in his mouth. Knocks the enemy to the back and explodes 2 gems based on their life. It looks cool. I like the troop art. Then on Thursday we have a class event for Thief. Get that skeleton key. It's better to wait and just equip it and get 250 victories to get the skeleton key. But that team is so important for gold farming in this game that if you're not going to do that, you just know in your own head and your own heart that you're not going to equip Thief and get 250 victories, you got to buy it. You got to buy it because that skeleton key is very good. Does good damage. It helps you get farm gold. It's a really good, solid team for anybody. I still use it now at level 1230 or whatever I am, and I would use it at level 200. So it's an awesome team. And then what else? Friday we have Bounty, new Bounty troop, Goblet, a Goblin Bounty troop. Sounds pretty good. Half mana can give half mana to your first 2 troops, or entangle the first 2 enemies, and it gets an extra turn. So that's just icing on the cake there. Whatever happens, whether it's entangling or giving mana, you get an extra turn so you can do something else. So that's what's good about goblins. Their turn is like a free turn, pretty much. Anyway, that's what we got for next week. Guild Wars, faction event for Crypt Keeper, new pet Black Beaskin on Wednesday, Thief class event on Thursday, get that key, a skeleton key. Friday, Bounty, the second most important solo event in the game because the rewards are so awesome. With a new Goblet Bounty troop captain that we're going to use because it's the captain, you have to get the most points. And a new glory troop, the goat, looks awesome. Hopefully he is the greatest of all time. But yeah, thanks again to Drock, Savage, and Aaron for upping their tier. Thanks to everybody that is a member, I'm going to start giving you guys more shout-outs. I got to just figure out a way to do it that isn't so clunky. Obviously, you get your own personal shout-out and your own personal video the first time that you become a member. But after that, the next month, I need to figure out a way to shout all of you guys out. I could probably actually remember all 9 of your names right now, but I don't want to do that on the spot. And then Tier 2, early videos. I'm just going to do exactly what it says. I'm going to give you guys early videos on every single video. So you'll get the video early before anybody else if you're in Tier 2 for $4.99. Tier 1 is $1.99. That's the shout out. Tier 2 for every single day. Well, every day I put a video out, and right now it's every day. And then I also made a new tier. It's called Puppet Master. It's under review right now. It's only $9.99, and you get to decide what the video is about. You get to send me a message, say, I want to see a video about soul farming. I want to see a video about gold farming. I want to see a video about this team right here. I'm going to give you this team. You have to do a video on it. Okay? I want to see Dark Souls this or Gems of War that. Like, it has to be a game I'm playing currently, or have access to, I guess, at least, but pretty much 99% a game I'm already playing on the channel. And you get to decide what the video is about. That's what Tier 3 is, $9.99. It should be available soon. But yeah, please consider joining, becoming a member. We got 9 members right now. You get a shout out at $1.99, badge, emojis, special members only messages. There's a link in the description to do this. $4.99, Tier 2, early videos, plus all that other stuff I just said. Every video early, 30 to 60 minutes early usually. And then there's the Tier 3 that's going to be available soon called Puppet Master. You get to tell me what the video is about, if it's Gems of War or something I'm playing at the moment. So then I'll release it sometime that month, probably on a Thursday, at some point during that month, because I might have to do research or whatever. Enough about that. Really appreciate it when you guys do that, though. Also appreciate if you subscribe. Still 65% of you that are watching are not subscribed, so please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. It helps a lot. Also hit like, because that helps get it out to more people and helps me a ton if you hit like, and it's free to hit like, so that'd be really great if you could just hit, thumbs me up. Give me some thumbs. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. The mic, hopefully it sounds good. I already recorded this video once. It didn't sound good to me. It was a little bit low still, even though I turned it up, and it sounded good yesterday. Had to do the video twice. Hopefully it's better this time. I got it a little closer to my mouth. I think that was the problem, but there's other problems when you put it closer to your mouth, so that's what I was trying to fix, but I ended up making myself sound too low again. But hopefully it's better now. Maybe I just need to talk louder, but just not in an environment where I can do that. Anyway, I'm rambling. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining to become a member for as low as $1.99, also $4.99, and $9.99 soon. And I'll see y'all next time. Hope I helped y'all out. See you next week. Peace.